tearing down the walls of unconscious beliefs. Hello friends, I'm Lori Lines of Higher Self Access. I am a QHHT Level 3 practitioner, board-certified clinical hypnotist, intuitive and inspirational medium. As children, we are told we are athletic or intelligent, rambunctious or precocious. We are also taught what beliefs are good and what beliefs are bad, what careers are admirable and which are not, who to trust and who we can't. Ultimately, we are taught what labels to apply to ourselves, our lifestyle choices, our principles, and others. As we mature, we adopt these beliefs as our own. These perceptions are often reinforced in subtle yet constant ways, depending on what media we subject ourselves to and the people we surround ourselves with. In some ways, labels serve us, helping us to process things quickly, navigating life with greater expediency. Yet in many more ways, labels perpetuate the limiting beliefs that negatively impede our potential, our growth, our understanding, and most importantly, our ascension. The concept of conscious creation suggests that our external experience is dictated by our internal experience, particularly our thoughts. Many people walk the world unconsciously, not knowing how they perceive the world is not as it is, but as they have been conditioned to see it. For example, if we have been indoctrinated into believing that the world is frightening, we manifest a terroristic human experience. If we have been conditioned to view ourselves as vulnerable and helpless, we will perceive ourselves as victims and attract experiences in which we are victimized. Makes the adage, "What you think you create," even more poignant, doesn't it? Don't mistake this wisdom for admonishment. We are not to blame for our unconscious beliefs. From birth, we are conditioned by parents, teachers, peers, and the media. This programming we are subjected to is unconscious because it is such a universal experience. The unconscious nature means these limiting beliefs quickly become just the way things are, a deeply ingrained part of who we are. Whether they serve us or not, are true or false, they go unnoticed and therefore unchecked. Supported by automatic cognitive processes, the best way to rid ourselves of deleterious beliefs is to stop the mind's unconscious, ceaseless chatter. Even if this break in idle thoughts is momentary, when we can practice presence, we can observe our thoughts. By attending to our thoughts, we reawaken to the realization that we are not our thoughts, just as we are not our bodies or our emotions. You see, what makes you unique, what invigorates your eternal essence is your soul, and what gives this life significance is your soul's progression. By acknowledging this otherness from our thoughts, we have already begun the process of changing them. By simply being more mindful, we develop the ability to perceive the beliefs that align with us and our higher purpose, and those that do not. When we interrupt the automatic thoughts fed by conditioned beliefs, we experience a glimpse of the world as it is, beyond the veil outside of the matrix. With time, these brief moments of clarity become more expansive until you view life as it is in totality, as opposed to what you've been programmed to believe it is. Given the precept of conscious creation, Each individual must hold themselves accountable, not for having conditioned beliefs, but for freeing themselves from them. Because whether we choose to remain imprisoned by our limiting beliefs or not, we are each responsible for the outcome of our individual life paths and the choices we make along the way. Ultimately, taking the road of freedom, enlightenment, and ascension is a choice. Once you have made that choice, QHHT can facilitate a deep dive into your subconscious, exploring depths that would otherwise be inaccessible. This is done by bypassing the nattering of the conscious mind, and with the assistance of your high self, which has an omniscient understanding of who you are and who you are meant to be, a practitioner connects you to your subconscious, enabling you to confront your conditioning and your social programming. A parable tells of a baby elephant tethered to a stake and chain that he is too small to break free of. Over his juvenile years, he tries to break free to no avail. In adulthood, he is strong enough to break free, but no longer attempts it, as he has been conditioned to believe escape is futile. In this way, a QHHT practitioner can help liberate you from a prison that you never knew existed, helping you find a way of being that you always hoped did. It is time to break free. Thank you for listening. I wish you love and truth. I am Lori Lines.